So today's project is going to be a donation blanket for the Humane Society. I typically do that with all of my extra scraps when I have a lot of them, which I clearly do. And I want to show you a start to finish beginner tutorial on how to do your blanket. So it's going to be an abbreviated version, but all the steps are going to be the same. You can make it as long as you want. This one is going to be about 12 pegs long, just for a crate blanket or something like that for the small dogs or cats at the Humane Society. So first what we're going to do is you're going to take your working yarn, make a slip knot, and then put it over that first peg. And tighten it up a little bit, move your yarn over. So then what you're going to do is take the yarn and you're going to pull through the loop and pull it down. And this is all you're going to do for the length of your loom. You can tighten it, you can leave it loose, whatever you prefer. So you can see it goes pretty quick. So now we need to go back the other way. So you knitted this last peg here. Now we're not going to knit it again on the way back. We're going to skip it because that's going to keep your ends tight. Otherwise they're going to be loose. So to go back, you're just going to lift up this yarn here from the peg. And now you're going to pull it through and put it back down. This is going to be your basic cable stitch knit on this, and as you can see, it is going to be upside down. I don't like the yarn in my lap, so I do it reverse, so it pushes out this way, which makes it easier for me. But once the blanket is finished and you flip it over, you'll see those braids. I'm going to show you how to go back in the opposite direction one more time, just so we have everything clear here for you. So you just knit this one, okay? And now we're going to go back. So you're going to lift up the next peg in, you're going to pull it through and go down. So because I'm using scraps, I'm going to run out of yarn kind of quickly, but I wanted to stick with the same color, at least for the next couple of rows. So this is just a quick way, if you're fusing two pieces of yarn together that are the same color, you just take your little lighter, light it on fire, put it together, and there you have it. So I'm going to keep going. So remember to skip that one. Go back. Okay, so I just knit 6 rows of the green. I want to add a little bit of gold. We are in Wisconsin. Go Pack Go. So I'm going to show you how I change colors at the end. I like to do it at the end that I started on. So you just finished this one. Okay, you're going to take it off and you're going to take the second one off. Now you're going to undo this one. And you're going to undo this one, but pinch right about here because that's where you're going to need to cut it. Okay. Then you're going to take your new yarn here. You're going to fuse it together. And you're going to re-loop this one. As you can see, it's going to stay green. Now, because we skipped this one at the end, this one is going to be yellow. So then, when you go back this way, the whole row will be yellow. So then you just start knitting as you would. Now I'm going to show you how to cast off your blanket. I think I've made it long enough for this project. So super easy. You just take the end loop off here and the next one, and you put them together. And you're going to take your working yarn and pull it through both of them, making one loop. So then you're going to take the next loop off and do the same thing. And the next one. So now you're at the last one. You're going to take the last of your working yarn. You're going to pull it through and tighten it up. And then what I do is just make a little knot. That. Stretch it out a little bit. Now, you have this tail. What are you going to do with it? So, you can take it, cut a bit off. And I just fold it, kind of loop it in the end here a little bit. So here's the opposite end of the blanket that we just made. Now you can stretch it out a little bit. I know some people say, well, my ends curl. It is pretty flexible. You can just kind of take it and move it around a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.